Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 27th Tirupadigam and the 4th verse. The verse goes this way, Tiruchitrambalam. aarae ivai paduvaar ayam kola vande போரேடி என்று புருவம் இடுகின்றார் தேரார் விழவோவா தில்லை சிற்றம்பலவர் தீரா நோய் செய்வாரை ஒக்கின்றார் காணீரே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Today's verse is a very beautiful verse. In this, the girl says, Lord Shiva has come down to our house and he is looking for alms. We all know when a beggar comes home, obviously they will be expecting alms, right? But this beggar is a little bit different. He shows a little bit of a symbol that that he wants us, as in he loves us. And then after that, I fell in love with him, and because of that he had given me this particular pain called as love, and he is not recovering me from this. You also come and witness this kind of a person. This is what verse number 4 is all about. It's in a plain language, this is what verse number 4 is all about. But when we go into a little bit more depth of this particular verse, we will understand it has a lot of Saiva Siddhantam concepts. Imagine when a beggar is coming home and he is asking for alms. Usually what do they ask? Something that they don't have, but we have it in abundance, right? If we don't have it, obviously they are not going to come and ask for alms. So what he is asking is what Lord Shiva doesn't have, whereas we have in abundance. The only thing we have is ignorance, as in the ego, right? The concept of arnavam. So Lord Shiva is asking for this arnavam. But do you think we can give that? Do you think we can even agree that we have our ego? No one will agree that we have an ego, right? And imagine he needs to get it in such a way that he makes us realize that we have to hand it over to him and hand over our ego to him. God, Lord Shiva is a very good person, very good boss in this person. He has a very good leadership quality in this. So what he does is gives everyone whatever they want. So for example, based on my karmic deeds, based on my arnavam, whatever I have been longing for, Lord Shiva gives me that. If I want status, social status, he gives me that. If I want basic food and whatever, like you can imagine to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If I'm looking at the physiological level, he will give me that. If I'm looking at the safety level, he'll give me that. If I'm looking at social level, he'll give me that. But he gives whatever we want. Now, whatever is around us is a disease that we have asked for, isn't it? Including our family, our social status, our education, our work, everything that we have as of today is a disease. What Lord Shiva has done is given that disease because we asked for it. Now, what he has to do is remove this disease from us, and he needs to make us free from this birth and death life cycle, this vicious cycle. He needs to break us free from this cycle. For that, what he wants is he's asking for alms, that we have to give away our ego, our ignorance to him. Now, once we give away our ignorance, that is where the real love for Lord Shiva is realized. That is the time we will know that whatever we have around us is a real pain. Whatever we have around us is a real disease. Now, it is like the cancer. Now, what Lord Shiva has to do is amputate it off. Only Lord Shiva can do it, and he is the only capable person to do it. All we have to do is just surrender ourselves. That is what verse number 4 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.